Hi, Sammy from Blue Staff here. Just thought I'd give you a quickie on the buffering process. Right, when we usually buffer, goes in the big baths. Now we do it different, I think, to big companies anyway. I'll go through it with you. Right, let's see how fluffy and that it is. Right, it's just been buffered. So as you can see now, it's really fluffy and nice. And see, when you get it from big companies, you pull it out of that bag and you think, oh my God, oh, it feels nice and sort of feel how light it is. Here, feel how light this is. You don't want it light, not mega light. If that's light, that means it's been sat on that shelf for about 29 years. I'm telling you now, because you don't want it like that. When it comes straight from a buffering bath, it's just it feels nice. It feels damp, but yet when you let go, it's not. And that's another good thing about Coir. Look how clean you're at. Watch this when I rub my hand on my pants. No dirt marks, no, it just goes. It's pure clean. There's no microbes in it what dirty you up and that. So imagine doing loads and loads of pots with this stuff. Go and wash your hands under the tap, you're done. Imagine it with dirt. You go and scrubbing your hands for hours, it's horrible. But anyway, sorry about that little rant. Right, let's get back. So it's really nice and fluffy and that. Like I said, you don't want it bone dry. Because when it comes bone dry, it means it's been sat there for ages. And we buffer in quite large buffering tubs. Each one does about 500 litres. I'll just give you the readings there. We'll go through a 24-hour calcium and magnesium soak after it's had a 12-hour soak first. So we'll give it a 12-hour soak first, no matter what version, seedling mix or expert mix. Sorry about that. Expert mix gets mixed with all the versions, your pebbles, your perlite, whatever you want it mixing with, that's what we use, the expert mix. Seedling mix is solely seedling mix. It's a slightly lower ratio of calcium and magnesium than what the expert mix is, what we use for the perlite and the pebbles. And that's what I'm trying to get to with the point of it. Right, when we buffer, you put a certain amount of calcium and magnesium in to get certain readings. Right, when your big companies do it, they spread it across a car park. Now, only certain big companies do this. They'll spread it, well, from what I know of anyway, they'll spread it across a car park and hope it soaks the lime out of the concrete. Now, that's the calcium to you. You want it proper. When you're buying something, you want to be pulling it out of that bag, putting your plant straight in it, and if it's perfect, they'll love it. They'll just cling to that stuff, and that's it. Look at that. You want bits of fibres in it. Them fibres hold just as much nutrients as what the actual crushed up Coco Coir does. You want them fibres, the good stuff that. Your roots cling to that stuff and pull it through. Let's have a couple of readings anyway, because I bet some big companies don't do this for you. Let's get the reading pens. Look, we only use certified perlite. We only use certified pebbles from Lecker. You can get all the in fact, I'll put on our website, I'll put the specifications of the pebbles and that for you all to see. Even right down to the feeds, well, not even so much the feeds, we'll get onto that later. But the calcium and the magnesium, what we put through, it's all certified proper for you. It's all gone through tests and tests. Right, let's get an EC reading. Because I bet big companies don't do this for you. Show you the batches and give you readings. Let's have a look. Turn this bad boy on. Let's get in here. Give it a good sloshy about. Let's have a look what that's reading. Look at that. Near enough neutral. Ask some of your companies to show you how that goes. Well, show us your buffering process, please. They'll show you some dudes in a big pit stomping about in it and hoping it soaks stuff through. Let's get some EC readings. That with your pH reading. I can't even get the lid off, hang on. Trying to do everything one-handed here. Right, let's get a reading on this. Give it a sloshy about, give it a second for it to kick in. What do we get there? Just let it settle. There you go. Show us this, big companies. Oh, they won't show you. Because they don't want you to know how their process goes, because there's nothing certified with them. You're buying bags and that, you put your plants in it, next news, you're having problems. But you're spending money to sort the problems out, thinking it's your plant, you know, it's not, it's your Coco Coir. Because it's not to the standard of what it should be. It's alright putting on your certificate, oh, it's this and that, standard and this standard. And then when them dudes walk away who've come to check it all going, oh yeah, it's really good stuff in that pit, all the readings right. When they've gone, your next pit ain't the same, you've only done one pit's worth just so you can show and get your certificates. It's dodgy. So we got to this point for that. So let me show you that. Look, get right, go close up a bit. I mean, look, the fibres and that's what you want. And the 70-30 mix, we've done loads of bags up here to order for now for send out tomorrow. I've had a 20 bag order now, so in a bit I'll do another video and I'll show you when we mix it into with the perlite and that and put it in the bags for them. You know, ask big companies to show you how they do it. There's a seedling mix. They won't show you. Because they don't want you to see what's going on and that, and how they get into their process, and how they go through their process. There's all that in writing for you. Now the only thing I'm not showing you is the amounts of calcium and magnesium what go in. Because if I show you that, everybody can do it, and I might as well not do it then. It's like Coca-Cola giving you the recipe. You might as well go home and just make yourself a can of Coke. It's pointless, but everyone else, we've got to do it to certain standards, so... And I thought, right, I'll go for it. And it's just gone from strength to strength, and eBay shows you that. They're bashing it out. Now it's like this one, we did the seedling mix. Now that's got a lower ratio. But then I thought, well what about adding bone meal? What would that do? Leave us messages, let us know, would you like to have bone meal added to your seedling mix? Well, look at that, same again, it's really lovely and it's not bone dry. It's damp when you grab it, that's what you want. But as soon as you rub your hands, it's gone, nice and clean. It's been washed really well. It's been buffered really. Apparently you're supposed to only give it, well, not only give it, but apparently the lowest rate you can give is 12-hour buffering. And I bet all the big companies are only doing 12 hours. We do 24, just to make sure you get that. And you've seen the readings, just to make sure that you get a good EC reading and a nice pH balance. Well, this is what we were going for. We're sick of buying bags and just, you're having problems with plants. You know, and a lot of people use this now for cacti and stuff and all different sorts of things, what you wouldn't even imagine growing in. Some people even use it for the pets. So I've heard. For tortoises, I think, and as long as it's not got trichodermia in it. And I think that's... We don't have that in, but I think it's something to do with it, I don't know, some bacteria what clings to your roots. But we've never gone down that way because we've used the stuff of other people's with trichodermia in it. It just, I don't know, you don't get as good results with things. So we've not gone with it. And I tell you what, everyone's loving it. And it's all down to a nice process and a nice clean process. Like there you get 17 for a 50 litre, for 25 litres you'll get 17.5 litres of coir, and you'll get 7.5 litres of certified perlite. You can't go wrong. And your process, you know what I mean? How hard is it for them? They're just robbing us blind. Next time you get your bags, open your bags off other companies. Pour water through them, put holes in the bottom, let that water run into a pot, take your readings. I bet you've never done it before, some people. Just take some readings, you'd be shocked. But I'll guarantee you take readings of blue staffs. You won't be shocked with that. Because as you can see, I've just shown you our readings, every batch is the same amount. It has the same soak, 24 hour. It has the same wash, 12 hour. So it basically gets 2 baths. But its second bath, it gets a bit of bubble bath in with it, as we say. And it loves that bubble bath. Soaks it right through. And that's the goodness for your roots. And that's what you want. You don't want it spread across a car park. Hoping it soaks some lime out of the concrete. That ain't what we're paying for. We're paying for it to be done properly. Now, come on, big companies. If you're up there and you think you're the best, show me. Blue Staff's showing you how they do theirs. Come on. Come on, I'm pushing you now. It's like a boxing match. Let's see you put yours out there. Now, I do mine in 500 litre batches for a certain reason. And the reason is so we get a guaranteed, every time, same readings. Can you prove that with me, yours? I'll do your next tub. My next tub, I'll show you the next reading on it when we've used this week. I bet they don't do this all the time. I don't mind. I'll show you how it's done. Because it's nice to see what your product is. How it's done. Not just this bag with, like I've said before, with fancy pictures of palm trees on and that. You think, oh, it's really nice. That feel how like that is, Barry. Here, Barry, catch this. You're all buzzing with this bag, and then you have problems with your plants, and it's because it's been sat there for so long. It should be done like this, straight from a buffering bath, added to your perlite or your pebbles or whatever it is you like adding to it. Let me know if you've add other stuff to it. We'll look about going down that route. Like with the seedling mix, like I say, I'd like to know, would you like bone meal added, or would it not work with Coco Coir? I don't know, we'll look into that. This summer I'll do some tests on babies and like baby plants and how the roots take to with a bit of bone meal in with it. I don't know, it might not work, might do. But let's go with some ideas, run some ideas, because I'm at that point now where, we're making some good coir. Really, really good coir, as you can see. But if you like other stuff added to it, let us know and we might come up with a new mix and that, and other people might find it helpful and that if you're giving them a new mix. It's all good. Your big companies don't do this. They'll tailor what they can buy, cheap, throw it out, oh, you can only get this off us, lad. Well, we don't want that. Times change, you know what I mean? It's like I say, it's a byproduct. It's shredded up coconut. What they're going to do with that shredded up coconut? Well, look what we do now. We grow plants in it. Very, very extremely healthy plants in this shredded up coconut. And if there's things we can do like that to save the planet, then fair dues. You're not digging quarries, getting soil out, and it's for what? For what? Anyway, I'll do a video in a bit about it being bagged up and that, and show you it bagged up with perlite and how it mixes in and that. And it's all a simple process. Just let us know what you think. Well, thanks a lot from Blue Staff. And I'll see you all soon.